Well, to start, thank you for chatting with us today.
Thanks, Mariah. Thanks for having me. This
Oh,
is so
yeah. Awesome. How early on did you know how much of the lore and mystery to the town would surround Jade?
I'm not joking. I'm not exaggerating when I say this. I didn't. None whatsoever. It's been a gradual process of discovery for me as an
Mhm.
actor and also for Jade as a character. So, kudos to the writers, I guess, for knowing how to dole that out like in a timely way. But I had no idea. No clue at all.
Yeah, they do it in such a fun way because you can look back at like the early episodes and you see little clues and notes, even to what we're watching now. So it's such a fun way that you didn't even know about it.
About it. No, it's actually really humbling too to be so deeply sort of interwoven into the mythology of the town, into the series. It's very, very cool. It's been a lot of fun.
So through his this mushroom journey, how does Jade work through the ability to trust his knowledge, I guess, found on this trip? Because we know
Uh,
the creatures and the magic to the town are usually two steps ahead of everyone.
wow. Oh my God, that's such a good question. Well, I can't spoil too much because the answer to some of that is in episode 6, so we got to be careful. But yeah, that's a legitimate question. Why does this feel more real than other people's visions and hallucinations and auditory messages? And, Sarah had issues and everybody's, at some point has to question what they're seeing as being real. Um, yeah, it's really hard to answer that question within the boundaries of episode 5, but you're gonna see that in episode 6.
Look
That is
forward
explained. But that is explained.
to
But
that.
yeah, you're right. Like this is in a way this is more legitimate
Mhm.
for reasons that must wait a few days.
Oh, yeah. I'm not sure how much you can answer this next question, but the
Okay,
show,
well,
like I
hit me.
said,
Let's see.
is
Yeah.
brilliant about leaving clues, of course, that only make sense, seasons later. So, is there like a specific episode or scene that you can think about that fans should pay attention to that will make more sense next season?
That's a good question because I don't even know if I'm the right person to answer that question because I haven't seen anything for next season yet. So we haven't gotten any scripts, nothing. It's all very hush hush. But I will say this, you are absolutely right. And I don't spend too much time on social media, but I do once in a while get forwarded videos that fans have made where they will take a splice, like a clip of a scene from like season 1 or 2, and then pair it with a scene from season 4 or 3, and I'm like, oh my God, how did I not even notice that that is connected to that? Which makes me think that everything isn't on the page. Even though we get these scripts and we perform the scripts and we're doing everything in the script and I read the script like 150 times, it doesn't matter because there's a whole other thing that the creators of the show are doing to slide things that into episodes that you're watching visually that you get that we as actors don't even see as we're preparing to shoot the scenes. Like a little visual clue, a little like I noticed something and I don't know if it means anything, but I saw a video about Randall's whittling where he's whittling and carving a head or a skull or something, and that it's exactly the same as the head on the totem that Tabitha uses to kill one of the dolls. Is there a connection? What does that mean about Randall? Like things like that, that on the page aren't there because that's a visual thing that only exists when you finally film it. Like that's a prop. And then, the more cynical part of me is like, well, maybe the same person who built that prop, but maybe there's something more. Maybe there's like a storytelling element. There's a visual story that's being told, surreptitiously that people paying careful attention are picking up. So to answer your question, I have no answer. However, you might be onto something. That's all I can say.
Now, the show is great with the little details. Every little detail matters, and this season has been incredible so far. You are amazing as Jade, so thank you for your time today.
Thanks, Mariah.